Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night Fights, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. It is 1 minute. It is 17:59. 17:59 on the 5th of October, 2024. The Dogs of War have assembled 1 minute early, and we're glad you're here to see it. Not only have the Dogs of War assembled, but Sean Connery is here. He's looking over the battlefield at Borodino. The Armchair Dragoons are here. And, well, don't be ridiculous, the Great Prune Bear is here. But he hovers over the field at all times. There he is. This is the battle at Teugn-Hausen. This is a rules cage match. We have already finished this up for General d'Armée 2. We are now playing it for Lasalle 2. And as we were just discussing before we went live, boy, both games are fun. It is really cool to have two fun rule sets that give you a fun, elegant game of a battle. It's weird. I mean, I sometimes think there are other parts of gaming where people struggle to find one. We have two, and I think that's awesome. We'll still have to make some comments afterwards whenever we get done with this thing, but let me see if this sucker... It's gone live already. Oh, everything is rolling tonight. Well, that's going to blow up later, I'm sure. But I can grab this, I can do this, I can do this, and now I can tweet. Yes,
you used the E word.
What was my E word?
Elegant.
Elegant. Yes, it's elegant. That's an E word. Reference has already been made in the pre-show to this show of our recent podcast with the Armchair Dragoons, talking about words that ought to disappear from rules writing and from games generally. And elegant is certainly one. Another one is easy to learn, hard to master. And, of course, my bête noire, which I've actually written about in the past. If you don't like it, feel free to change the rule. They're your rules. I knew that. I bought them. Yes, of course. I was under no particular fear that Sam Mustafa was going to deploy the Lasalle police to make me play his rules according to the book. I didn't think that. I never thought that. All an unhappy distraction. This is turn 9. Remember, we start checking on 13, but we'll see. I mean, let's see how things go, because I get a funny hunch this is going to get a little punchy a little more quickly. But let's find out. I don't even know. As I say, look at that, turn 9. I don't think, no, all those brigades are still out there, so it's 4 French brigades versus 5 Austrian brigades. So we start out with 4. Everybody's still got their baggage, so it goes to 6 to 7. Will both sides be using their generals for initiative?
I will.
Delanar?
I will.
I'm sorry, was that a will or a will not? You cut out on us.
I will. I will be. I will.
I will, Volo. Please roll your dice then, gentlemen. 1d6.
I think these skirmishers off.
Yes, all skirmishers should come off. 2. 1. Takes you to 7. All right. Have you been tracking your skirmishers, or shall we count? I know the French are going to have a significant advantage, but...
I counted mine up in the, while you were doing your intro.
Well, excellent use of time. Bonus point, gold star.
Yay.
And how many do you have, Chrono?
I have 39.
39. How many do you have, Delanar?
57.
57 to 39. Oof, some good numbers. Let's roll them.
Count 6.
There are more than 6.
Yep.
How many you got there, Delanar? 15?
That's what I'm getting.
Oh, you got there, sir. Ten to 6, 4. 4 skirmishers, Delanar. Big old pile of them right out there. Feel free to dip in. Whom do you wish to aggrieve? With pesky skirmishers. Oh, they've got skirmies.
Aggrieved, verily.
Verily so.
Dalano.
He's aggrieving them. They are aggrieved, I can see.
Ron, that worked out perfectly for you. You didn't have to take your shoes off to count them.
Yeah, smart aleck.
All right. There are the new skirmishers out, and the French have the initiative. Ron, it's you and the Grim Harbinger.
I am gonna go spend one from bombardment.
Bombardment. Not really a surprise, is it? I see two guns. I think, yeah, they're both in good shape again, aren't they? Yeah, they're both back. So which one first? That one?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, they're gonna shoot right over there at those guys there.
Right outside.
All right, and those guys, it's 4 for 4s. Couple of them. How about these guys? What's their resolve? What is their resolve?
Probably 4.
It's a 4.
It's a
So
si- Yep.
possible 2.
Usually is for these guys.
Yeah.
1 sticks.
Mhm. All right, who's your target, Grim?
The same, boys.
All right, now that guy, he's gonna. Oh, that's right, he's on a hill, no bounce through. I remembered this time, yay me! 4 for 4. 2. Oddly consistent. Oh,
Ooh, both of them.
still not quite shaken. Big battalion. All
I
right,
gotta remember, I'm supposed to be rolling low for these things.
I know. You must invoke the prune bear and say, "Look, prune bear, I understand, but this time I need you to roll low, please." Or I need to roll low, please. Ron, a volley does not trigger an interrupt. What would you like to do now?
I'm spending
2. It sounded like 2.
2-2.
Mhm.
And Grim, you want to move
Yeah.
these guys?
They
Yes.
should all be electricity.
Oh yes,
Yes,
they are most.
all
They are
electrified.
definitely electricity. Distabnerath receives 2 for the complication of being in the trees.
Is he electricity?
Should be 8
Yes.
inches. Oh yeah,
8
Yeah.
inches. Yeah.
By a
Yeah.
comfortable distance.
Right.
While you're going, I'm gonna go grab my.
Remember,
Oh,
he's
this
got
side.
2. Nope,
Well-
sorry, go ahead.
What
I was gonna say,
what must he
for-
remember, Chrono?
This guy's got 2 inches of movement because he's very much within the Zoc.
Unless he
Unless
charges.
he charges, yeah.
He wouldn't need. Yeah, true.
When in doubt, charge.
Exactly.
That.
Mhm. There you go. Bonk just
Of course, he was drunk. He went ziggy, ziggy, ziggy,
he was
ziggy, ziggy.
ziggy. Yeah.
Well, you must zigzag. There might be a submarine.
You know,
Who else?
I don't know if you want to. If you want to go that way and then turn this guy, and you go that way. You should be able to fit Sue in there.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah, I remember.
then these
it's
guys,
a
you know-
front center point. Front center point has to aim towards the unit.
Go straight.
That's right.
I'll do it. Yeah,
That's legit.
he goes straight ahead. Yep, should
And
do
then I
it.
would think if he kicks one to the right, he should actually make it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
That's legit.
ziggy, ziggy again.
Yeah, that one went straight
Fight
in.
those
That one went
torpedoes.
straight in. That won't do. That's going to be
I
a
think
big, that's actually a bigger problem than I
you,
thought.
try 2 clicks
Yeah,
maybe.
give it another
Try
click.
2,
You've
yeah.
got 3, so. Nope. 3 will have to be. And does it get there?
I think so. Given the
Yeah, given our
Readjustment,
15-degree
define-
plan. So do me a solid, Grim. Kick him one to the left. I think that's the more honest. Yeah, now slide him to the left. There you go. Perfect. That'll do.
yeah, there we go.
And then you know what to do with the other 3. I'll be right back.
Mercy me.
They seem to be making for Neidhart.
I did. Schneidhart. Easy for us to say.
And that is the Stabner.
Well, that's a great deal from the Stabnerath, who has woken to the event. That is 2 melees. Which one would you like?
We'll do this one.
All right.
I think I'm doing
6.
a +3, and they're doing a +5.
Well, let's remind the folks, maybe who have never seen us play Lasalle before, why you conclude that, Chrono. I think you're right. He has a strength of 6, but he's going to lose 1 because of the terrain, correct?
Yes, that was my thought.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Excuse me.
And his current strength is a 4, which drops to a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So, yes, it's a 1d6 both ways. Grim, you get a +5. Chrono gets a +3.
Hey. 8.
Ooh, an 8 to a 5.
Yes.
A 3. Oh, dear.
I am tied or greater, so nothing happens to me.
Mm-hmm. And he is out the still engaged, lose a disrupt and stagger. That was a poor
Well
roll.
done to the first.
Yeah, the first
Well,
roll.
the first battalion. First of the 12 have been taking names all game, so you know what?
They
I'm not
have,
surprised.
they have. So that'll cost that a stagger is a base width, Grim, so you go back 2 inches. Must be marked as a defeat for the French on that one. Perhaps less likely here. What does these boys... Oh, they're a full 7, though, which will drop to a 6, as we know. And I think we got a couple of 5s. Yeah.
It's going to be 6 all around. They get the
They're
+1 for
both-
numbering.
Yeah. So they'll both go back up to their 6s. So it's 2 6s versus a 7. As is usual in these situations. Chrono, would you please set our number?
I'm also rolling for a 6.
Oh, yes,
the
you are.
terrain.
6 is for everybody. Huzzah!
Yes. Let's set the mark. Ooh, 11.
Okay, so an 11, and his less is an 8. And now you get another one, Grim.
Okay.
Oh, well done.
Oh! Well, he didn't roll a 1, so that is now a 12 to an 8.
11. I rolled the 11.
Oh, you rolled an 11, yeah, sorry. Defender outscored by 1 or 2, you disrupt, and they will still be engaged, and so they will both disrupt and stagger.
Well done to the second 23rd.
Yeah, holding. Well, yes, indeed. 2 fine rolls, 2 fine rolls. Hard to complain.
No, I'm not complaining. It could have ended a lot worse.
Yeah.
I've seen this end a lot worse.
Well, I was going to say, especially with him rolling a 6.
Yeah,
Can't ask much more of those guys either.
that 5 helped.
Mm-hmm.
This is where sometimes LaSalle Assault gets a little sticky. Not sticky, really, but it's a little bouncy just because... Which I think makes sense, though. They're full-strength units. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No.
It was worth a shot.
Yes.
Oh, I don't criticize the attack at all. It just happened to go poorly.
No.
I mean, that's only on days that end in Y, you know?
I rolled a 3 instead of a 5, and then, I would have been broken.
Yeah, yep. There it is. With that having been done, however, clearly running right up into your business and attempting punchy behavior allows the Austrians to interrupt.
Alrighty. Let's do a bombardment, since...
Bombardment will occur. Has your first. Welcome. I don't know where you're going to be able to
Okay.
bombard, but let's have a look.
These people for sure.
Oh, them people. Sure. Yes. Them people. I forgot all about them. What are they hanging around here for? I don't know. Anyway, who's first?
Let's just go from left to right.
Left. Then they're going to shoot down that row, I bet. What are they looking at? That's not canister, but it is 4 for 5s.
You see light batteries. Those are 3-pounders. 1 hit.
1 possible on Lawrence, eh?
The 4.
Oh, look at that.
Sticks.
No,
Yeah.
he's a 5.
Move stuck.
He's a
That's-
he is interesting
No, he's a
most
4.
most of Lauren says guys are different than that. All right,
He
And,
may
you
have been
know,
high in this stuff.
yeah, and 4 for 6.
I'm sorry. We back to the next one.
No, you're
No,
bouncing. You're
bouncing.
bouncing through.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
We just had a lot of. Oh, look at that.
It's a hit, possibly. That is a 4. It is. Another hit. Oh dear.
Let's see, the
And that
brigade
shakes
battery
him.
also gives both of them.
Yeah, fair enough. The brigade battery also shoots, and it shoots 4 for 4.
Yep. Ooh, 3 possibles.
Mm-hmm.
1 sticks.
And 4 for 6.
Another possible.
Just the 1.
Hey, I'll take it.
Look at that. That guy's in bad shape now.
You could just target him. You could. Well, no. The alley will hit him first, so I think you have to target him from the heavy battery. Because
Fine with me.
it'll go like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Okay.
Precisely.
It don't hurt my feelings none.
Yeah.
All right.
If that is the case, we then say 3 for 4. 3 for 4.
All right. 1 hit for it. That one does not stick.
And 3 for 6.
Ooh, another one.
A possible kill.
It does.
It is. Yeah. Hey, Destruct, you might want to look up your attitude about artillery in this game. Just gonna put that out there. I'm calling it misled. Is that the word I want? That is a kill, which is a point.
I thought was this the one we lost, or is that? I can't remember how we set this up. Oh no, that is ours.
Mm-hmm.
We had done quite a bit of damage. Good lord.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
And
the last one is this guy's out of arc for him, isn't he?
yeah, it's a 45
let's
arc.
have a look at that alley. Yeah, that's the Mm-hmm.
Okay.
can go-
Go for the gun.
Go for that one there.
Go for the gun.
4 for 4.
It's gonna be 4 for 4. 2.
And 2 for 6.
Because you don't want a 6, but it's 2 for 6.
Yeah, true. All right. That only the counter battery doesn't work. Otherwise, I would have to say a highly successful bombardment.
No,
It's
question
only
is.
feckless when Destruct is shooting.
True. Your
I feel
question
like
is.
you want-
Your question is what?
If you're asking what I think we should do next,
I have
just
2
in
ideas.
case- Yeah,
I have 2
one
ideas, yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
But these guys can't go anywhere on us now, right?
right.
So, but yeah, definitely we want to hit. Now, I'm not sure about this. Is it the closest?
It's whoever you want within range.
Okay, because I could go for either one of those guys, and I don't know if he's not going to count this as a flank.
I mean, it would
Then
count
it
as
would-
like.
No, he's got to get he's got to get a whole base behind that front line. I see almost no universe in which you don't.
Yeah, it's a bit. Lasalle is kind of like, it's not forgiving, but basically you just need to get one base entirely behind that front.
Mm-hmm. You'll get
Alright,
you
easily
will
done
get a
that.
flank, Achilles.
Yeah,
I
either
will
way
get a
you're
flank?
looking at
Mhm.
either way you're looking
Alright.
at a flank.
Well, then probably this guy would be the target then. And
Yeah.
but now
I don't-
if you do Bieber, can I can attack in more than one place, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All of Bieber is
Well,
activated so
this-
long as you got the 8-inch thing going.
Okay. So this guy.
This
can
guy
go
would-
here.
Yeah, he's
This
out.
guy would not. These 2 would not. You get to these 3, but not this guy down here, unless no. You do these 3 in one activation, and then you have to do these 2 another activation. If we,
That's fine. These guys I don't need to activate, but
I
these 3. Yeah, these guys I can do later on something else.
yeah, I
But
kind of want to shoot first, but I'm open to just go YOLOing Bieber at this point. So,
it's up to you either way because he can't I don't think he can change this situation.
You can't change
But
this.
this-
You can't.
But this one he can because he can shoot me.
Yeah, let me look at the odds here already. They did 5. You're looking at a 6. That's not terrible. You're doing slightly okay.
So
This
Brant,
guy
how do I
cannot-
boost my Google Analytics? This is critical to me. I've dropped from 3rd to 4th in the Google search for Teugn-Hausen, but one of our videos is up to number 5. So
So
we are
this is a-
40% of the top 5 hits for Teugn-Hausen on Google.
Right.
This is a tough choice for you, Commander, because
It is.
firing, because these guys are going to come in.
Yeah.
So firing into them is probably worthwhile. Also, those guys.
Hitting these guys before these guys get deleted in a charge.
Yeah.
I'd also like to hit these guys with canister, if I can.
Can't-
So,
What? Which guys?
we got a horse gun over here. Remember?
Oh yeah, you got the horse gun. Yeah.
You
yeah,
guys are fresh, so I think I want to hit them before they can
Okay.
do something
Well,
silly.
then let's go with the volley then.
Let's volley then. Yeah.
A volley. Shall we begin at the left or the right?
Let's start with the right since I was talking about it.
I will go to the right. Where do you wish? And so that's you want to do your gun first. You want to what do you want to do?
Let's do the infantry because they're the
Sure.
first ones on the right.
That's gonna be 6, right? Yeah, 6 for 4.
5. They're shaking.
Oh, are they? Gasp! Thank you. 6 for 5.
Ooh, only 1. Ooh. Even without being shaken, there've only been 1. Shake.
Nope.
The gun, horse guns are gonna throw 6 for 4.
Blam!
Uh,
Go ahead, Chrono. He's
Alright.
up there with you, so
2.
I'm sorry, it's a middle conversation.
No problem.
How many?
2.
2.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Stuck them both.
Both of them.
Oh,
The artillery they
That-
did not like.
8 swings it.
No.
That actually evens the odds significantly going uphill. So I then turn it to a +3 to a +2 actually.
Okay, other shooting. Here we go.
Let's start over here. This will be 2 for 6.
he's got a skirmisher.
Yeah, so
yeah,
size for 6.
Yeah, so that's for 6. This guy's got to go here.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 1
This
for
guy's
6.
got to
and
go
1 for
there,
6.
so it's going to be 1 each for 6.
Yep. I'll start here and then go there.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Rail.
You're on 4s in there, Ron.
Ooh, manages it.
And one over there.
Orlando. Ah, so close. But no.
Yeah.
The skirmisher saves you.
Yep, it sure does. Next.
We'll do this line here. I'm not sure this guy in the end gets it.
Yeah, he's got no arc, but it's 5. 5 for 5?
Yeah.
5 for 5.
Yep. Ugh!
Ooh! Not a very thing.
Croonbear frowns upon me.
Dead squirrels.
This guy goes straight ahead, and I think this guy... Ooh, that's tough.
I think it's fine that they can both go that way. 2 for 5.
There's one. I went up 6, came down 6.
Yeah, it rolled straight up, came down.
This guy's got to split, so he's going to go 1 and 1. Both for 5. I'll start on the right, my right, and
Yep.
then go to the left. Nope. Yes.
Man.
Yeah, now we start rolling the high rolls. What the
Yeah.
heck?
Ask Achilles about that.
This will be for
Oh, I
6
sent you
here.
a message, Ron.
2 for 6.
Oh,
2 for 6. 2 for 6. Okay. The only thing
I
that
don't
matters
want to
about this-
surrender. What are you talking about, Grim?
I want to get rid of that skirmisher. That's the only reason I want to shoot that.
Nothing.
Dang.
Missed with both.
think
No, I said we give them an opportunity to surrender.
go here. And
Oh.
I think he has to go there.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that's a close one. But yeah, I would agree. So it's 1 for 4 both ways. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Take the furthest target first.
Okay.
Hit.
Well, that went up a 2 and came down a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Going to be these boys
Yeah.
firing here.
So it's gonna be
This
5.
guy, yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah, this
5.
guy, yeah.
It'll be 5 for 5s.
Hey, well done. That's pretty average.
Well done. That's pretty average.
No. Grim resist 2.
Oh, I probably should have added these guys. Yeah.
Well, they can go now. They can go later. It's in bloody big battles.
Okay.
There's 3, I think.
3, yeah. 3. That'll be 3 for 5.
Nothing.
I think
All right.
3.
Now over here.
I'm a little. Actually, that guy doesn't have a shot because the guy that's sitting right in front of him.
Okay, so just 1 then.
So it's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hits him then.
Mm-hmm. Pays. Tough to pay on those guys.
And this
I'm
guy.
assuming this end guy does
Yeah.
as well.
1 for 5.
1 for 6. He's got a skirmisher.
Is he shaken? No.
No.
No, he's got a
not-
skirmisher.
It usually would be a 4. It goes to a 5.
Oh, it goes with. Oh, I'm for some
Yeah.
reason I'm thinking the skirmisher always makes it to the 6.
It does on the trees because the trees give you another negative modifier.
I see. That's all right. Got rid of that skirmisher. Anyway.
Way over here.
All
Look at all them
right.
fellers.
He's
All these
in range.
these fellas in range. Yeah, sure they are. 6 for 6. Yeah. 6 for 4s. Three.
They've been holding to that one.
Mm-hmm. I think that's Grim, yeah.
Yeah.
1
Oh.
white.
3.
3.
1 sticks. I think that's
Well, you're
it.
right. It was 1.
Yeah, it was 1. You're right. All right, that was a volley, which was very proximate, very in your face. So the French may interrupt.
Mm.
Boldly said, I guess.
All right.
And if I didn't say,
Okay.
hey, dude guy, good to see you, man.
32.
2.
Moving in, Brando's got boys.
Mm-hmm.
The men look to you for inspiration, sir. What do you got to say?
Ooh.
I'm sure many generals said that.
So what is the scale of this model? What is the scale of the terrain? 1 to 1, sir. Yeah, it's going to be another one of those deals, Ron. Go ahead. Just what I want you to do is swing to your right one, make it 2. And there you go. Like that. Those 2 to 1s haven't been paying. I guess we'll see this time. Anything else for Grando? You know, 1 minute Velker is my guy sitting next to me playing all these video games, no matter whether he wanted to or not. And next minute, he's going with a lovely young woman to homecoming in his junior year of high school. What the hell?
I'm sure my parents thought the exact same thing.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, as I've said on a number of occasions, as he has grown and as I've gone through this, I am confident that this has happened to roughly billions of people.
Mhm.
I am under no illusion that it's only happening to me. No. All good.
Who came up with the linear passage of time? Who came up with that?
Right.
I'll just speak to the manager.
I would like to speak to whoever invented this passage of time thing. Yeah. That's kind of lovely. Y'all good, Ryan? Y'all set?
All set.
Ready for which fight do you want?
Start with this one.
What is the modifier? Because you are clearly couldn't possibly be more uphill.
I believe it is defending a strong position, which gives me a +1.
I think that's it. I'm good with that. Which bumps you to a mighty 3. A 3. How about our French? They go up. They are a 4.
4.
So, anybody disagree when I say it's a +4 versus a +3?
Sounds fine to me.
All right, roll it.
6.
5. I do believe that's going to mean you got to go back one. You got to go bump back run, and Chrono just sits there and smiles at you.
Like a Buddha.
What?
Are you serene? Are you serene?
Yes, like one of those smiling Buddhas.
I am serene.
Well, considering my granddad used to collect Buddhas all over the place.
Well, okay. No, it's one of the greatest Onion headlines of all time. Buddhism meditation champion annoying all other competitors by shouting, "I am the serenest!"
I can't remember that one.
Oh, God. All right. Well, that didn't go well either. How about this one?
Sorry. My numbers should stay the same because of outnumber, so it washes with rough terrain.
So you're a 4.
So and it's 2.
All right. And
I'm a 4.
And he's a 3.
I'm a 3.
You're a
3. Yes,
yeah.
I'm a 3.
A 4 and a 2 and a 3. Can I get our 3 to set the point, please?
6.
A 6. Which one's this round?
I'll do the 2 first. I'll do the 2.
2 first, looking at a 6. A 5. Now with a 4. A 5. Same deal.
Stupid dice.
I understand your pain, sir.
Oh, who'd we lose?
We do somebody?
I heard
You
the
lost
Discord.
somebody who wasn't actually here.
Oh, okay. They were just listening. All right. I was like, I heard Discord noise. I'm like, who? I guess that's us, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm curious who is listening. Who joined us? Do you know?
I do not know.
I didn't notice. I heard them pop in, but then they popped out. I didn't look to see who it was.
All right.
All right. Yeah, it's over to you, Chrono.
I will pay 3 for Bieber.
Biba!
Attack! Attack!
Everywhere! Everywhere! Everywhere!
Everywhere you can. Everywhere you can.
I was rewatching my beloved French Revolution docudrama from the bicentennial.
What do I got to do here? Is that good?
Mm-hmm. That's fine. And I never realized that phrase "audace, audace, toujours audace" is actually Danton.
Uh-huh.
Good old Danton.
Love the movie.
I love that thing. Oh, I love that thing so much.
Gerard Depardieu was great in that film.
That is not the one you're thinking of. That Gerard Depardieu is not in that.
No, the movie Danton.
Oh, that, yes, got it. Sorry, I wasn't tracking. Yes. What else? What else for Justin's long lost relative? Okay.
These boys, right? So
Oh, yes,
We
you're
did determine that
attacking.
we could do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you do is you get to pivot up to 45 degrees. We always allow for the fact that we only have these crude increments. So give yourself a single click to the left and see where that comes out. You've
I
got...
think that'll be good.
Yeah, that's fine. Just like that. And the point that we were making, this base are entirely behind that line, so a clear flank.
This
Let's
guy
see.
He can move, but he can't charge
He can
anyone. 'Cause
move.
anyone's yeah.
Now the question is, where will he? He can only go 2 inches. 'Cause he's
Yes.
within
Yeah, so you could bring up like this to support for next turn if we need him.
Okay.
As you seek to move him, Ron gets to shoot at you.
Yes. Shoot away, sir. Oh.
What have you done? Put him down.
Escape.
Put it
Escape.
down.
Escape.
There you go.
I accidentally hit the right click instead of the left.
Uh-huh.
Every time.
Mm-hmm.
Now look what you did.
I don't know, that finger shouldn't be let anywhere near the mouse because it just wants to pull the trigger all the time.
Range safety.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Achilles knows what that is.
I
I
think
think he does. I think they trained that a lot in the army. They trained
Oh yeah, we did a lot of that.
He's a tanker.
Yeah.
I think they trained
You
that
wanna-
doubly
Achilles
then.
don't need
Yeah.
range
If you
safety.
really want range safety, boy, you put a bunch of tanks with 120 millimeter guns out there.
They're not gonna use it if someone accidentally
okay,
friendly
look.
fired someone in a tank firing range.
Okay, so 2 inches, you said?
2 inches.
There. How's that? Okay.
That'll work.
All right, and I believe that is. Well, it's
That'll
not
do
all
it,
of
yeah.
Beaver, but these guys can't do anything. So okay,
That's all Bieber?
there we are.
All right.
That is.
Pick which Bieber fight you want.
We'll start with this one since it's
That is a straight
Where
up
was-
Bieber fight. With little...
straight up Bieber fight.
That's a 6. That's a 5. I see no modifiers. Anybody?
Nope.
All right. So Achilles 6.
Mhm.
Ron 5. A 9.
9.
Wanted better.
A 9. What does a draw do? We go to the defender, tied or greater. No effect.
No effect.
And then, so Ron just go. So you, Achilles, I should say, go back 2 inches and take a hit. Take a doink.
You were doinked, sir.
Get
Yeah.
doinked.
Take your doink. Take your doink like a man.
There we go. We'll be back.
We'll be back, believe me, you. All right, what else?
And you'll see.
You
Over
have
here.
this, you have a flank right there. And I do believe, if my memory doth serve, that counts as poor formation.
Yes.
Gasp. Gasp. Which leaves our
effectively a
French at a
0.
-5. Can you be negative? I don't think, can you?
It would technically be -1 because they'd go 4 -4 to
Yeah,
0,
no,
then
no,
-1 for the
I can
terrain.
handle integers. Come on, man. That isn't my question.
I don't. Not sure if you can go negative. Let me see. Let me check the book and see if there's anything.
If
There.
only we had the rules. Wait, we do. We always buy Sam's rules.
My God, yes.
Of course we do. Modifiers
if I'm-
continued. Outnumbering. Combat modifiers.
I feel like 0
There
is the
is,
lowest you can go.
there it is. It may not be lower than 1. There is no
Okay.
upward limit.
Okay, so the lowest you can get is 1. So
Yeah,
there's a
so
1.
he is a 1. Whereas you, Bieber, are a 5. 5 to 1.
Ooh,
Okay.
It's not even worth rolling.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it actually is. There's a consequence if he doesn't roll. If he rolls a 1.
Okay. Prune bear.
Oh, if only.
Yeah,
You made a
there it
good
is.
go of it.
So it's still a kill. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And
You want to take your hit and get a huzzah and continue on.
yeah, that's
The other
that's
guy.
the issue. Had you rolled a 1, he would not have even had to do that. So do you want your huzzah marker and possibly move later, or do you want to take your damage, Bieber?
Okay. If I take my damage, I can keep going.
Later. You can
can
later
take
be
you again.
activated.
Okay.
I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to give.
Well, you want me to do what, Chrono?
I'm willing to give you the huzzah marker, and then
Okay. Yeah.
then you
Okay,
continue on and hit this guy in the flank as well.
Yeah, why not? That would be my natural instinct. I just wasn't sure which of those things got me there.
Yeah, the giant Opolchenia appears behind you. I've never really gotten a good picture of the giant Opolchenia. He appears on your side. Just so that folks watching understand the choices that are being discussed here. Under the
So that
advanced
I understand them.
Under the advanced huzzah rule, because Achilles single-handedly killed an opponent, he is entitled to a huzzah marker. The choice he had was he would have received and he did in fact receive a strength reduction as the result of the melee. He could have not taken that, kept himself at full strength. But because he chose to take the damage, he is now eligible to be ordered to attack later in the turn.
Got it. Now I actually understand what the choice was. Okay.
Message, Graham.
Yeah, I see.
All right, and it is, however, because that... Oh, forgive me, another point for the Allies.
I think we're close to sudden death.
Yeah, if we had such
Who
a
are we
thing.
allied with? Near as I can tell, we're all Austrians.
True. And in the 1809 campaign, it really is just the Austrians. So the Austrians, if there were sudden death, it would be close to sudden death.
Yeah, they are. They also, not for lack of trying, they tried really hard to get some allies, but no one was fighting that year. No. Everyone was like, really, you want to fight the French
Thinking
again?
the former.
We're not really interested in doing that again. Thank you.
Okay, the former.
Yeah.
Call us back next week.
Which one? Which side though are you doing? That side of. All right, I'll spend 2.
2 is spent. What are you doing? Who are you activating?
I was going to say, do you need to spend 2? Because
Yeah, because you're in the rough terrain. Rough terrain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just
hitting
wondering
this
how it
that's
works
gonna-
essentially.
Yeah, it's a
But that-
complication.
One is in there, the rest is not really.
Hmm.
True, but the one in.
Yeah, but hitting this guy, I would not charge you rough terrain because neither of you will be.
Wait a minute. I thought he is his rough terrain because every time we shoot at him, he's in rough terrain.
He's been
Yeah, I thought
covered.
that was
Have
the-
we been giving
I
him
thought that
cover?
was the
Okay,
edge.
well then I must be consistent. Yeah, then he's in rough terrain.
Let's have a look. See, we should all have electric.
Yeah, you're definitely 8 inches.
So electricity. How will this work? Because I want to hit them.
Take your clicks.
Hey, Tretark.
Even.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I'm going to fit.
No,
You're gonna
I mean,
hit
what
this
you
guy.
can do is, the problem is you'd be able to turn far more granularly and sneak in like this.
Yeah.
Where were you originally? Is that where you were?
I literally
close.
just turned a couple of times.
Oh yeah, he's not. If that's the case, he's almost certainly not going to be able to hit this guy.
He was up here.
Yeah, I mean, show me where.
He was like right. He was like about an inch or two. He was like right up here near the edge.
Yeah,
And
he wasn't in the trees.
Is this correct?
And he was
Yeah.
he was
All I
more
did-
facing this way.
Yeah, all I did
Yeah,
was
one more click that way. Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, basically like that.
Yes.
all I did was wheel.
Fair enough.
He's hit them both.
Yeah, the incidental contact. I'm not that worried about that. Okay.
They might be.
They can attack him.
Like, hey, that guy's like right in front of me, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can trip him as he
I
goes
could
by.
trip him as he passes me. You can't turn later.
Okay, I was figuring. I'm too used to bloody big battles with squaring up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just go in and bonk.
They only get 2 inches because they're in the 8.
Yeah, they're not attacking.
They're in the 8. Yeah,
They're in the 8 bubble.
Yeah.
they can come to
Unless you want to charge them,
I did.
Hey,
you
Peter.
can charge them.
I saw your message, Peter. It's just in the events of the main Panache Wargaming server. You're a member of that, aren't you? It's the only event there.
I did want to actually
I am
charge them.
very disappointed that Ron, have you signed up for Trafalgar?
Yes.
Oh, I thought so.
I was
Yeah.
besides you. It was
Yeah,
besides
I
you.
thought
it was
I
just-
thought you were. Yeah, very early. I know Grim has.
I'm a
Remember,
Brit,
you gotta,
and you're
remember
us.
you got a wheel to your center
Yeah,
line.
you can't.
I know.
Yeah, you can't hit that way. Your center line has to hit, and you have to go back here, turn first, and then hit, which
Yeah.
you will probably be able to do.
I think, yeah, given the
Actually, I think
granularity
he's
we're
gonna-
going.
I think he's going to run into the back.
Yeah, but the problem is he could turn a little bit more.
Yeah, he could angle himself a little more to the right like that. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean it's tough. It's
we give some generosity for that.
Yeah.
Because
it's not like he's getting a flank on either one. So
And that's Lawrence A.
That's a lot. Which melee you want?
We will start here.
All right. You're both in the trees, aren't you? Aren't you? I'd have to say 2-2.
Well, he'd have to be. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-2. Oh,
well done, Achilles.
Bloody
yeah.
late.
Well, let's see here. Nothing there.
You rolled well. Achilles rolled better. You rolled
Yeah.
well.
Shakes him, and so you're just gonna have to bounce back 2 inches. And if you can't clear, you can just keep going. There you go.
Close as I'm going to fit in.
Mm-hmm. The one behind it?
Yeah.
6 goes to 5. 7 goes to 6. 5 to 6. Ooh, 10.
Ooh, rolled real high.
10 to 11. Achilles killing it out there.
Rune Bearer has blessed him this evening.
Yes. The Prune Bear
The
has
righteous
blessed.
hand of the prune bear god.
Has touched the Austrians generally. I mean, the French have had a terrible night so far. I mean, just nothing is worth.
That's all right. He might get this one.
We'll see.
It's the law of averages.
Yeah, well, that's true. Well, it's the law of large numbers anyway. 4 to 4. It's a straight 4 to 4.
Nope. Not
Oh
this time.
boy!
Oh,
The same
You said that.
margin each time.
oh! I'm sorry for my lack of faith. Oh, great one.
Sorry, I was about to take from Achilles. That was wrong. Jeez, what's wrong with me?
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, that's Lawrence just got hurt. All right, over to the Allies, or we should say the Austrians.
I'm going to pay 3 and give it to Bieber again. To
Strike.
For the rest of
Strike,
Bieber,
yeah.
or the other Bieber,
other Bieber.
the Huzzah-enabled Bieber.
The huzzah.
Second
beaver.
battalion of 38th going through the trees cheering in a unwieldy mob at this point.
Yeah, that's not a happy. That's a mad group, is what that is. But in they come.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're doing it. Perfect. And yep. Yeah, nobody else can do anything. So.
Yeah, I agree, Dan. All these dice.
So that comes down to a 5.
Let's see how bad this battle is. Let's see how bad this comes.
To a 4. And then we'll go over here, and that unfortunately becomes a 1. 4 to 1.
Ah, dang it.
4 to 6.
4.
So
Not quite.
yeah, does not kill. The defender was outscored by 2, takes a disruption. You are still in contact, which actually means that that's a little worse for the attacker than you might think. Not that it's bad, but it's takes a disruption. And so do you. But the Austrian staggers.
Okay. So I go back how far?
2 inches.
2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Well, love averages caught to us there.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
He's still in front of a bunch of angry Austrians, so.
True. You can't do anything this turn, but later.
I wouldn't give a rat's hind end for his chances in those woods if he stays there.
Very colorful.
French? A pass.
Ooh.
I'm going to pay 1 and activate von Schotterheim.
Okay.
And he's going to shift over 2 inches because he can only go 2 inches.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to close this off. So he can't sneak by him.
No sneakiness. Okay. Well, that certainly was done in the face of the enemy. French.
Hey.
Austrians.
We must pass.
Double pass. End of turn. Turn 10. My goodness gracious. Turn 10. Current score 8
When do
to
we start
3.
rolling for rain?
13.
Oh dear.
As I said, I don't know as it's getting there. It's, because there's a point to be had.
All right, me and Grim are discussing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of our units are beat up.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
We have to throw in the towel.
Oh, the towel is thrown at Teugn-Hausen.
I don't blame. I would, if I was in your shoes, I'd probably do the same thing. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, well, one more would have been auto, right?
It would have been. That's like I say, it's one of the things I would have thrown into the hopper. I like to look at the base rules, which are the number of points gained from killing units, right? There is an auto break. Did you get to an auto break of what could? Because it doesn't have to be an auto break in every scenario. It can be done differently. And then finally there was terrain, which neither there was Teugn, there was Hausen, there was Schneidhart, and there was the road, which nobody got, but that all can be factored in.
Hey, not like I didn't try.
Yeah, you offered. You made a very significant offer to shoot Bieber down that way. I know.
Not only that, Lukasovich's horse, they could get to Teugn, man. he just wouldn't let me go.
He wouldn't. They were at the hound. They were like a hound at the slips.
maybe on the first or the third. They're kind of.
Oh no, one of them wasn't going to make it, but the other one would have got there.
Yeah, no kidding. So, all right. Time for you to speak, and you will all speak because I think you've all been here for all the games.
Mm-hmm.
This was a cage match. It was a rules cage match. I go around the horn. I'm going to do this alphabetically because I'm sorry, Achilles. It's your fault for picking an A. What is the better system, this or General Darmetu?
My preference is General Darme 2 still.
And why?
I just like it better. I like the way it plays, and I probably because I understand it better.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably more along those lines. I'll be honest, Lasalle 2 actually surprised me because I couldn't remember it very well at all, and I thought it was more clunky than it actually turned out to be. It actually plays really well, and you could play either one of these, and I would be happy. But I think my the coin is going to fall towards General Darme. So,
All right.
that's my preference.
Cool. And the next would be the chronologist.
Okay. I like both of them honestly, and it's hard for me to choose. I come down a little bit on Lasalle's side just because I think it has less spiky bits in general, aside from a few edge cases that we run into. And I think, as we've discussed, when you keep it in its appropriately sized wheelhouse, it's a dream to play. It flows well and it moves very well. That said, I really like General Darme 2 as well. I really like its charge phase and the charge phase resolution because it's very unique. And if that is a bit spiky at times, I really enjoy that part. So, I mean, it's hard for me to say I definitely prefer one over the other because I like both of them for different reasons.
All right. Dalinar.
Well, between the two, it was so hard. I was kind of leaning towards LaSalle, but I still just like GDA 2 better. Though I love LaSalle. I mean, like Frono said, it's hard to choose between the two. But between the size and stuff. But I like the spiky bits. I'm a spiky bit person.
Mm-hmm.
Like his saying with the spiky bits with the other one, especially the way the charge goes, how it could fall back instead of just being able to charge right in. And the way the movement is. I like GDA 2 a little bit.
A little bit better. So just like
not much.
Just like Achilles said, happily play both. Like GDA 2 better.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, since your name was, it's amazing. We're only at the G's. Grim Harbinger. What's better?
I would definitely agree with the others. I have only played LaSalle once, so, but I definitely prefer GDA. I like a lot of things that LaSalle does, but there's just some things that just don't quite feel right for me.
What? Okay, well, you're the first person to say something actually negative about LaSalle, so let's hear it.
It's not necessarily negative. It's just it's more the bounciness of combat.
Now, I will say that on that particular point, because I think that's a very interesting point as I watched it, that to me is almost the immediate spiritual corollary of the thing that Ron was talking about with the charge, also Chrono, with the charge phase in GDA 2. The two units kind of bounce off each other and do minimal damage to each other. You know,
I haven't really played enough to...
Yeah. No, I think it's a good point.
I don't play often enough to remember.
That's true. I mean, you could think of the bounciness as kind of being bundling that charge phase into sort of the overall combat abstraction, where sometimes they just don't make contact and they bounce off each other.
Okay. And I gotta say, I think by the narrowest of margins, I prefer LaSalle too.
See, it's a hard margin, right? Because
Look, obviously, I'm going to build for both. Don't get me wrong.
LaSalle flows better.
Yeah, and I think I'm going with Chrono. It's smooth. It's Sam, right? It is the magic of Sam. It is taken the sharp.
It's a belt sander. It goes on.
And in some ways, those of us who play tested Eisenhower, which I think is that everybody in here except Dalinar.
Everyone here.
Yes.
Everybody except Dalinar.
Well, I've tested it with.
Did you? Okay. Why did you not get on the thing?
It's 2 games.
Okay.
This is when before we do the army list, you're just trying out the games when you first sent it over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you those who watch Sam work in Eisenhower, it's all about taking a belt sander to anything that looks like a nubbin, right? And it ain't going to be fine grained sandpaper either.
His philosophy, from what I understand of listening to him on podcasts and reading his designer notes, is he's very much of the kill your darlings.
Yes.
Opinion, where he'll be like, I love this mechanic, but it doesn't quite fit well, so I'm just gonna throw it out and do something different.
Or, if it doesn't fit well. But I think there's something absolutely critical, and Chrono said it, we've noticed it before. You cannot get it out of its size.
Yes.
True.
If you get Lasalle out of its size, it will break. It just does.
It will drag. That's when it starts to drag.
And that is not Sam's fault. That is our fault. Okay? Sam,
we like to break things.
Sam told us, but he told us what it was for.
Yeah.
We said nah.
He said it's a nail. It's a nail, and we're standing there with a screwdriver, going, "Why won't it work?"
You mean
Several
he didn't
times,
specifically say we should try Leipzig with it? I mean,
No, but we did try. Oh, what was the one we did try with it?
You
Did a
Oh, it
couple
was one of the big
did a
ones.
couple- did a couple of big ones with it, and it does kind of fall apart once you get too big.
what did what did we play with it that was ridiculous?
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm trying to think right now. I was like, there's one that was really insane. And
I will pull up all our Lasalle. See, that's a nice thing. I don't. It's not like they get thrown away.
So LaSalle Borodino, anyone?
Yeah, right.
Oh.
And and that's a great example as any. I mean, that's just dumb. It just. I think it was actually our Lahai Sant game.
Airlines Assault.
Yeah, Daryl's Assault.
yeah.
I mean,
It was fun, but yeah, it did drag me.
it just keeps going on, and that is the game that caused Sam to, when Sam was looking at our dice fountains, he kind of went, "What the heck are you doing?" Oh, by the way, let's do a little fan service for Peter Robin, who's a great guy. He's in the chat. Let's take it up to 100 on both sides, please, on the dice fountains.
Sure.
I know you can do it.
That is what we were rolling in that game.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. Let's take it to 100, and once we get it up there, and in celebration of this rules fight, let's so on a count of 3, 2, 1, go.
it's like the 4th of July, only with dice.
It doesn't stop. It's the dumbest thing ever. And then, boom!
Ooh, how many sixes did you get?
I got more sixes.
You'll be counting them for a
16.
week.
I got 16.
Fortunately, it's in the chat.
Yeah. Wait a minute, this isn't 40K.
Yeah, right. But
40K assault phase.
so I'm going to write a piece about this for the Armchair Dragoons on the website, and so basically the way I'm going to count this is a win for actually of the 5 of us, 2 votes for LaSalle, 3 for GDA, but none of us is against playing either rule set at any given moment.
Yeah, because there's a very thin margin between the two. It's not.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I think Chrono and Ron both pointed out the one outstanding thing that stands out in my mind, and that's the charge phase. The charge phase in GDA, I think, is to use the E word, elegant.
Definitely become more so since first edition. First edition was much more clunky.
Peter
Yeah,
Robbins had a
yeah.
dice-gasm, so well done.
Ooh.
Yeah, hang on.
Also, we rolled more sixes,
Glad
so
we
we
could help.
automatically win.
Yeah, right.
yes.
That's an
Glad we could help, Peter,
And
but
I
now
think-
I feel like I got to take a shower.
I know, right? I feel so icky.
Peter also says he's,
violated.
if you don't know, Peter is a wargame designer at the professional level as well as the recreational, and he's done. He is thinking of doing LaSalle 2 in a guardrailed operational areas of a larger battle.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you use it for.
Yeah, I would say so. I frankly, that's the thing, is that Michael Hopper, whose scenarios, I'm just done. I'm going to use Michael Hopper scenarios because he keeps sending them to me. He's got so many great scenarios that we can just play forever and ever and ever. But the thing that Michael does is he says, look, I'll let you look at this part of the battle. I'll let you look at this part. I'll let you look at this part. And if you really want, you can do the whole thing, and here's how. And it's when you do the whole thing, and here's how, that it all kind of breaks. So we shan't do that. Well, this is going to be a terribly, terribly short Saturday Night Fights. We're all going to have to talk to our loved ones. I don't know.
What? You don't have a backup? You don't have a backup game?
I don't have...
Wait.
Well, we thought we'd go longer. We thought we'd get at least another hour out of it.
What we can all do is we can have a rousing game of Farkle.
We got the dice fountain.
We do. We can actually figure out how the hell Farkle plays. I don't know.
Let's see.
It's a pity we don't have more of the guys. We could actually play Galmanche, keep going, because I really want... I'm enjoying the stuffing out of our I Ain't Been Shot Mum Galmanche game.
Likewise.
To be honest, I'm just having a blast the more I learn about that game. So what are we doing on Wednesday? Wednesday. Come on back, because we are going to continue, because we weren't done. We weren't done at all with having a good time playing the Bloody Big Battles. We're going to play the Battle of Hanau for Bloody Big Battles, give the Bavarians a chance. And then on Thursday, we are going back to playing that I Ain't Been Shot Mum game. And here, I'll give everybody, because you're all here and you're all great, let me give you a little surprise. Bam, I know you've seen pictures. Here it is. I call it Big Ike.
Big Ike.
Big guy can't loading.
Here we go.
Well, this will take till 7 for another 2 hours just for the load.
Just
Oh,
loading
great.
this thing. This is our club game, and what's doing it? What's slowing it down so much? Somebody who will remain nameless, Delaware, had to have horses.
I also had asked for horses.
Wait a minute. They have horses. What are you talking about? I didn't make an army.
Oh, that's right. You don't have an army here. That's right. Who am I
I
blaming?
asked for
No.
I me. I was the one who asked for horses.
You have horses. Yeah, they're there. And because I had to use them, but they're if you zoom in on them, we'll zoom
They're
in.
the animated.
They're animated.
The animated
Other
one.
cavalry corps. The cavalry corps and the other cavalry corps.
Yes, your point being, I was not given names.
Just because I like using horses against... I've bad luck with horses. Why would I give you horses?
True. Good
Oh
point.
yes, the whole rifle corps.
Now, for the record, Achilles, take teal.
Teal?
Teal. Switch to
okay.
teal.
Switch to teal. Where is it?
Change. I can switch you. I can switch if you want.
Oh, yeah, do so, because I can't even find the color. Oh, I guess because I got to get out of my...
There you
go.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
I made this special just for you. You all can't see it.
That's just what I look like. Yeah.
I know.
Something tells me there's quite a few Soviets.
And I also named this just for you. Because again, I didn't get a name, so I came up with something. Yeah, I was intending to do this as a 4x4. Oh my God, I do have you two squaring off, don't I? Achilles and
Yeah.
Chrono.
This is this is a single rifle corps. It's not even a max size one. It's not even.
As
Yeah,
you'll notice,
I'm disappointed in you, Chrono. Not going for a max-sized rifle corps.
Well, I wanted my exploitation unit.
that's really, really funny. So yes, we have, what's going on here? Okay, there's mischief. So yeah, this is the setup. Obviously this was going to be a 4x4, but we had some confustication, so we dropped to a 3x3, and I decided not to shrink the table, because who knows, one day we might play a 4x4. This is the pile of terrain pieces that we will have to lay.
Ooh,
Yeah. And what will happen is both sides, Chrono and Achilles, will be rolling 2d6. That number that they roll will be the number of terrain pieces they have to set out in their 8x8 grid as defined by the candles.
Neat. I know we can technically cross over, but we can't go more than 12 from our baseline, if I remember correct.
Well, you mean in terms of assisting each other or going into another area? Yeah.
Going to another area, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was focusing more on the fact that if there are rules, for example, you place down a river section.
Mm-hmm.
There are rules about that and how that has to go, all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So, we will be spending the first part of our game next week building terrain. We'll be spawning all manner of terrain all over the place and having just an hoot. But yeah, that's how that will go. So, join us next week, won't you? We'll all be here. In the meanwhile, I hope you have enjoyed our battle for Teugn-Hausen rules cage match. Look for the article at the Armchair Dragoons, and look for the games throughout the week. Thanks to those who watched. Thanks to those who played. Until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause. Good night, Ian Jackson. It's probably more like afternoon, but...